Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly, while others remain stuck in a paycheck-to-paycheck cycle their whole lives, even when they work just as hard? It's not just luck. It's not just intelligence. It's psychology. Because the truth is, wealth begins in the mind. And what broke people don't realize is that their beliefs, habits, and mindset may be the very reason they're staying broke, no matter how much money they try to earn. Today, we're breaking down the psychology of wealth and exposing the key mental shifts that separate the rich from the rest. Stick around, because once you understand this, money will never be the same for you again. Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we dive deep into money, mindset, and the secrets the wealthy don't always talk about. In today's video, we're exploring a powerful topic: the psychology of wealth, and what broke people don't understand. This isn't about judging anyone. It's about exposing the invisible forces, the beliefs, fears, and patterns that trap people in poverty and prevent them from building lasting wealth. We're going to break it down step by step, from how the rich think differently to why broke people unknowingly sabotage their own financial futures. And most importantly, what you can start doing today to shift into a wealth-building mindset. Let's jump in. 1. Broke people focus on income. Wealthy people focus on assets. One of the biggest mindset gaps is this: most broke people believe making more money is the ultimate solution. So they work more hours, they get side hustles, they chase raises. But the wealthy, they think differently. They know that income alone won't make you rich. Assets will. Assets are things that generate money without you actively working. Real estate, stocks, businesses, royalties, intellectual property. The rich focus on buying or building assets, not just earning more. Why? Because income is temporary. But assets create long-term, compounding wealth. If your only plan is to earn more, you'll forever be trading time for money. But if you learn to acquire assets, your money starts working for you. 2. Broke people value comfort. Wealthy people value growth. Most people don't realize it, but comfort is the enemy of wealth. Broke people often make decisions that feel safe and easy. They avoid risks. They stay in the same job for years. They don't invest because it's too complicated. They don't start businesses because what if it fails? Meanwhile, the wealthy are obsessed with growth, even when it's uncomfortable. They invest in skills, businesses, and opportunities. They take calculated risks. They embrace uncertainty because they know that's where the biggest rewards lie. If you want to get rich, you have to be willing to step into discomfort. Growth isn't comfortable, but neither is being broke. 3. Broke people trade time for money. Wealthy people trade money for time. This is a critical mental shift. Broke people are trained to think, "I'll just do it myself to save money." They clean their own house, fix their own car, handle all the errands, and rarely delegate. But wealthy people, they understand that time is their most valuable asset. They'd rather spend $100 to save 3 hours because they know they can use those 3 hours to think, build, create, or invest in something that generates more than $100. They use their money to buy back time, not the other way around. Time freedom leads to mental freedom, and mental freedom leads to wealth. 4. Broke people fear loss. Wealthy people focus on opportunity. Fear is one of the biggest psychological blocks to wealth. Broke people often avoid investments, new ventures, or unfamiliar ideas, not because they don't work, but because they're afraid to lose. But the wealthy know you can't build wealth without some risk. They look at every situation not through the lens of "what might I lose?" but "what might I gain?" Where broke people see danger, rich people see potential. And here's the twist: by constantly avoiding risk, broke people often end up in more danger long term, trapped in jobs, unable to retire, and stressed about money. Fear keeps you poor, but faith in opportunity? That's a door to freedom. 5. Broke people think in terms of costs. Wealthy people think in terms of value. Let's say there's a $2,000 online course teaching how to build passive income. A broke mindset says, "That's too expensive." A wealthy mindset says, "Can this make me $20,000 down the road?" It's not about the price, it's about the return on investment. This applies to everything: education, coaches, networking events, software tools, hiring help. Wealthy people ask, "What will this give me in return?" They understand the concept of leveraging money to accelerate growth. You can stay broke trying to save pennies, or you can invest dollars and build empires. 6. Broke people seek instant gratification. Wealthy people delay gratification. This is a classic psychological difference. Broke people tend to chase quick dopamine hits. Fast food over home cooking, shopping sprees over saving, Netflix binges over self-education. The wealthy are wired differently. They're willing to delay pleasure today for freedom tomorrow. They skip the brand new car so they can buy a rental property. They invest hours into learning a skill instead of mindless scrolling. They say no to short-term fun because they're playing the long-term game. And ironically, this long-term game leads to a life with way more freedom, fun, and options than they ever gave up. 7. Broke people blame external circumstances. Wealthy people take radical responsibility. Another core psychological difference is ownership. When things go wrong, broke people often blame the economy, the government, their employer, their past, their lack of luck. Wealthy people, on the other hand, practice radical responsibility. They believe, even if it's not my fault, it's still my responsibility. This mindset shift gives them control, because when you own your situation, you have the power to change it. Blaming keeps you stuck, but responsibility sets you free. 8. Broke people think money is evil. Wealthy people know it's a tool. Many people grow up with subconscious beliefs like, money is the root of all evil. Rich people are greedy. If I get rich, I'll lose my values. These beliefs create internal resistance. Even if someone wants money, deep down, they fear becoming the wrong kind of person if they get it. Wealthy people, they understand money is neutral. It's not good or bad. It's simply a tool that amplifies who you already are. If you're generous, money makes you more generous. If you're kind, money gives you the power to help more people. If you're ambitious, money becomes fuel. Until you change your beliefs about money, you'll subconsciously push it away. So let's recap the key psychological shifts. Focus on assets, not just income. Embrace growth, not comfort. Value time over money. See opportunity, not just risk. Think in terms of value, not cost. Delay gratification for long-term wealth. Take responsibility instead of blaming. Believe money is a tool, not evil. If you want to become wealthy, start by upgrading your mindset. Because before wealth shows up in your bank account, it starts in your thoughts, beliefs, and habits. Let us know in the comments. Which of these mindset shifts hit you the hardest? And which one are you going to start working on today? If you found this video helpful, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on money, success, and unlocking your full potential. Until next time, think rich, grow richer.